Hello, everybody. My name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is my daily challenge speaking English for 30 minutes straight using TOEFL style questions. No script, just spontaneous answers. Just like the real exam. Let's get started. I'm eating an ice cream. Today is day 101. So, I know the gist of the story. I know the gist of the story. So, 2 days ago, I went to I went to watch the Demon Slayers movie. I went to see a movie, I went to see a movie. I went to see a movie. I went to see the Demon Slayers movie. And I knew the gist of the story. Because I read the manga. And I know the rough story. But I enjoyed watching it. And there's another movie that I want to see. It's called the Kokuho. Kokuho means national treasure in English. And I've heard that it is really substantial. About anime film, about anime films, I've never seen a better film than The Spirited Away. So I love that movie. I actually love Ghibli works. Within their works, I love The Spirited Away the most. And actually, and my feet were starting to hurt. So 2 days ago, I went to see the movie, and I wore the pair of shoes, new ones, but they are not breathable. So my feet were starting to hurt, but I put up with it. I tolerated it. I tolerated it. Yeah. And yes, murder scene. I explained about my roommate. So one of my roommates, he was from Kyrgyzstan. I had never heard of that country before at that time. So he was really dirty. He didn't take a bath very often. So there were black stains on his bed sheets, showing the shape of his body. There were black stains on his bed sheets, showing the shape of his body. It was like murder scene. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that funny? Yeah, it's murder. It's like the murder scene. So because of this experience, another roommates, we lived in the one room with 3 people, including me. So the Kyrgyzstan, he was really dirty, and the other guy, he is a Korean guy, and he was screaming at night when he was playing a video. He's playing a game on his laptop, so I couldn't sleep well. Like I was struggling. I struggled to live with them. Like I made some rules, or I asked them to do something, like wash your dishes right after you finished eating, or I don't know, do not scream or do not play games over midnight, something like that. So because of this experience, I realized I cannot live with other people in the same room. If there are another room, it is okay. Because like we need privacy. At that time, I was like over 20. So people over 20, they absolutely need privacy zone, like individual room or something. So because of this experience, I swore I would never live with roommates. I swore I would never live with roommates. And maybe I said this sentence during answering the question. So the question was, what do you value most in conversation? This one. What do you value most in a conversation? So the answer is, I value getting to know the other person the most in a conversation. And actually, I value getting to know and enjoying getting to know in a conversation kana. Like, I can't say this first. In a conversation, I value getting to know the other person, enjoying it the most. In a conversation, I value getting to know the other person and enjoying it the most. And another question is, how do you build trust with others? I prove that my actions back up my words. If I promise something to someone, no matter what happens, I would make it happen as much as possible, as much as possible. Or yeah, I prove that my actions back up my words. I prove that my actions back up my words. My actions back up my words. So easier said than done. So if I wanna build trust with someone, I prove that my actions back up my words. For example, if I promise something to someone, I try to make it happen as much as possible. Okay. Questions? Describe a time when you helped someone. Describe a time when you helped someone. Yeah. There is a moment I clearly remember. and I did an actual actual act. Sorry. Describe a time when you've helped someone. So when I was crossing cross the crosswalk, use the crosswalk, cross the crosswalk. When I was crossing the crosswalk, I almost finished crossing. At that moment, one guy behind me uh, stumbled. Stumbled, fell down. One guy behind me fell down. So some people around him. So I could have done nothing, but I helped him. Actually, I was wondering whether to help him, but I did, because I didn't like a thought like, if I don't do that, maybe someone else does. So I don't like that thought. So I decided to help him, and I grabbed, and he was using a wand. He was using he was walking with a cane. He was using a cane. Yeah, he was walking with a cane and he fell down. Sorry, I didn't explain the important factor. So he was walking with a cane and he fell down. And some people around him, and I thought, if I I don't help him, maybe someone else would help him. But I hate that kind of thought. So I decided to help him. But I was wondering whether to help him. But I did help him. So, and he was walking with a cane. So I grabbed his right arm. I tried to let him stand, and you know, he said sorry, but he put his weight on my left arm to stand up, and he did, and he said thank you. I was like, you know, yeah. After that, I thought it was good to do something good. I thought I was glad. I thought I was glad. So I was glad. I was glad I helped him. I thought I was happy to help him. I was happy that I helped him. Actually, maybe I should have said thank you to him. I don't know why I felt like that. I felt like that, like happiness. Yeah, when I helped him, I felt when I helped him, when I helped him, I felt happiness. So I should have thank you to him. I should have said, I should have said, I should have said thank you to him. I should have said thank you to him. Okay, in short, I'll say that again. A whole story. Describe a time when you helped someone. So when I was when I was crossing the crosswalk, uh, one guy, he was walking with a cane, and he was behind me, and that guy fell down, and I thought, oh, someone fell down, and there were some people around him. So first I thought someone else would help him, but on the second thought, uh, what if everyone thinks like that? Everyone thinks someone else would help him, so no one would help him. That's why on the second thought, I I was wondering whether to help him. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll start it again from the beginning. I'll start it again from the beginning. Describe a time when you helped someone. Actually, it is the moment that I was glad that I did it. So when I was crossing the crosswalk, I've almost finished crossing the crosswalk. One guy fell down. I realized one guy behind me fell down, and I saw him. He was walking with a cane. So somehow he stumbled and then he fell down. And I was wondering whether to help him at the moment, because I thought someone else would help him, because there were some people around him. But on the second thought, if everyone thinks like that, if everyone thinks, oh, someone else would help him, so I don't need to help him, something like that. No one would help him. No one would help him. So that's why I changed my mind and I decided to help him. And I tried to grab his right arm. But it didn't work. So he said, sorry, but can I use your left arm or something like that? So he put his weight on my left arm to stand up. So, and he stood up. So he made it. And he said thank you to me. Actually, yeah. So after that, I felt happiness. Like I was glad that I helped him. I don't know why, but maybe I didn't help him. He helped me, actually, to realize the feeling of he let me realize the spirit of mutual help. The spirit of mutual help. Yeah, that's the moment when I helped someone. And I was glad that I decided to help him. Yeah, I could have done nothing and just walk through. Maybe someone else helped him. Yeah, but I'm glad. I'm happy that I helped him. Okay, what personal quality are you most proud of? What personal quality are you most proud of? I am proud of my English pronunciation. Not perfect, but I'm proud of it. be proud of. Thank you so much. Bye bye.